One of the great sons of Western Province rugby, who, when one looks back on the history books, achieved so much and made a difference to so many youngsters' lives, both on and off the field, is now being supported in his time of need. At Newlands, many familiar names fill the halls, and Tinus's jersey, together with the achievement of 112 games for Western Province, is there for all to see. Martinus Linee, or Tinus as his friends know him, has been diagnosed with the same debilitating disease as Joost van der Westhuizen. The rugby community, together with the South African Rugby Legends Association, held a fundraising dinner at the Cape Sun recently to assist with his future medical expenses.
So thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's wonderful seeing all of you here, and that's the generosity of the people that's here tonight. We're here to pay tribute to one of our favorite sons from Western Province, and that's the reason we're here tonight, Tinus Linee. Even though he's going through a tough time, every time you see Tinus, he greets you with the biggest and the warmest smile possible.
Tonight, we say thank you to one of South Africa's greatest heroes. Tinus, thank you for everything, my buddy. Thank you for all your tests and for your 112 caps for Western Province and for making us so proud to be with you tonight. Thank you.
A number of high-value auction items were donated, including match jerseys from New Zealand captain Richie McCaw and Springbok captain Jean de Villiers.
There I was going to high school, but then SA Rugby came and they had an event in Caledon, and it was with the Coca-Cola van. And at that event, there was a guy who was at the time my hero, someone I looked up to. That was Tinus Linee. So Tinus, you continue to be an inspiration. Never stop. Your legacy will live on. You are a living legend. You yourself has helped me become the man that I am today. And I endeavor to, wherever I go, to do the same. So my brother, my friend, we love you and thank you so much for who you are.
To say, tonight's been really moving from supportive point of view. I think, Tinus is the man. It's nice to see, we celebrating him tonight, and so many legends that came up tonight and give their support to him. He's been a great man on and off the field, and it's a huge challenge for him to fight this disease and sickness, and great to see also Joost putting his support behind Tinus. And I think something like that tonight will certainly move Tinus, and it will certainly make him feel that he made an impact of so many people's lives, and he will certainly take a lot of heart from this, and hopefully with his courage and determination, he will certainly fight this till the very end.
Tonight is a very special occasion. It's been a wonderful evening, in celebration of the life of a wonderful man in Tinus Linee. Tinus Linee today is suffering his own challenges and is facing challenges that I think many people around the world doesn't always have the power and the ability to overcome. But one thing is for certain, Tinus Linee has inspired so many people around the world, so many young South African boys, me, myself included, to aspire to be the best. And if it wasn't for people like Tinus Linee, the likes of Joost van der Westhuizen, that have inspired us, I think many of us would never been able to achieve half of the potential of what we were capable of.
Without a doubt, I think Tinus Linee is regarded as the biggest and hardest tackler that Western Province has ever had. So many games we've seen Tinus cut opposing centres in half. Wonderful team man. He's a chap who's always played with his heart on his sleeve, and a great team man all round, on and off the field.
To all the ex-rugby players coming back, that's what sport is all about. Not what we can get out of it, but what we can give back to others less fortunate than us. For all of you who made the effort, who spent the money, who came here tonight to have this very special night, not with me, not with Gavin Regis, but with Tinus Linee and his family. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. That's what South African rugby, South African sport is all about. We can thank you enough. Drive safe, and thank you so much for spending this wonderful evening with the guys. Thank you.
All in all, that just shows what rugby is about. There's a special player of Western Province, who's in need of money to help with a terrible sickness, and in times like those, we as rugby players stand together and we try to help each other. So Apparently, good money was raised last night. I gave one of my Springbok jerseys as well to raise some funds. It's just to, like I said, to give back. I've got a special place for Tinus, the first centre I played with here at Western Province. He went on to play over 100 games for Western Province, and he's a great guy.
Thank you to everyone who made this event such a success. SALA's Booker program added another string to their bow in September with the inaugural National Legends Ikawe Under-15s Week held at Cape Town's City Park Sports Ground, bringing together development teams from the Under-15 age group division from 8 of SARU's rugby regions in South Africa. Held in association with SARU and with support from the Western Province Rugby Union, the tournament gives young players from development and non-traditional rugby schools an opportunity to participate in a national event and to develop their rugby further.
In 2009 we started with the Booker tournament with the Booker Trust, with the African Rugby Legends and Booker Trust at a joint venture. And we decided that it's important to keep the kids off the streets, out of drugs and gangs, and keep them busy after school. And we decided then to do a competitive league with the mass participation business, or for mass participation, and we created 12 different zones in the Western Cape. And currently those 12 zones still exist, and we are running at the moment on 80 high schools and 86 under 15 teams. Out of those zones they select a zonal team, and those zonal teams play in the June-July holidays to keep the boys busy. They play a tournament at City Park in the Western Cape. And out of that squad, the under-15s, we then select an Ikawe side and we select a Gazelles team. Every 2 years the Gazelles under 18 go on tour, similarly to the British Lions, and every year we have an under-15 Ikawe squad that's selected.
Booker Rugby started in Cape Town 5 years ago. Finally now it's rolled out into KZN. We started small there, 15 schools, and hopefully once again with the help of SARU and all the other unions, we'll be rolling it out into a few more provinces over the next few years. The tournament is the first 8 teams from all over South Africa taking part, and you can really already see the benefit for these young boys in having the opportunity and competing against boys from other provinces throughout South Africa.
I think success is through SA Rugby, ourselves and Western Province. They all three came together to make it work. Yes, we are talking already, and our mind is already going of how we're going to make it bigger and better. And that's what we need to sit down now after this tournament and have a look how we can do it.
Look, another fact that we've been investigating is the Under-13 Craven Week. 5 years later you play the Under-18 Craven Week, and a lot of the players don't make it. They stop growing, etc. And there's actually a new pool of talent coming through at the ages of 15, 16, so much so that only about 30%, 40% of the guys that played Under-13 Craven Week actually gets to Matric Craven Week. And in 5 years' time, there's a lot of growing, a lot of kids stop growing, and so there's a lot of focus on skill development. And of course, here's where you start sifting the men, the boys from the men. And you can see who's got natural abilities, and you can obviously see the growth of the guys putting some muscle on.
The program has been instituted to ensure that we spread the web just a bit wider in terms of looking for talent at that age grade, and not only concentrating at Coca-Cola Craven Weeks. So therefore we decided to institute the Ikawe Week, and therefore looking for more talent. And out of that week, a squad of 30 players have been selected to ensure that we possibly take up some of those young talent into a high performance system.
I have a big respect for the SA Legends. They're doing a hell of a lot for our children, and Western Province would like to partner with them, and it's good to see SARU involved. It's nice to see such a lot of people here today, all from the Legends, and I can see the smile smiles on their faces. They are so happy with what they've achieved, and it's so nice for us to be here and see this.
It's a very great privilege to stand here as the captain of the Western Province. I just want to thank everyone that has a hand towards this tournament. Again, it starts at VUCA Rugby, and now it's here at this great tournament here for the Kawe Week. Yeah, very great hard effort and tough rugby here.
Well done to the Western Province side for emerging overall tournament champions after this exciting 3-day event. In between playing rugby, the young players were also given the opportunity to visit the newly opened Springbok Experience Museum and reflect on our rugby heritage. 2 players selected as players of the tournament were also given the honour of having their photo taken with the Springboks during their team photo session, courtesy of an auction item successfully bid for by SALA President Gavin Bareges at the For Love of the Game banquet.
The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this to my friends because they are not going to believe me. And then second, I'm going to hang it up just to remember that moment and save it in my head.
It was a great honor to beat the SA team in real life. When Brian Abana signed in the back of my shirt, I just want to thank SALA for this great honor that I could have a photograph with the SA team.